Welcome everyone to another week of Free Create Fridays. If we haven't been formally introduced yet, I am Daniela, your creative transformational catalyst and certified essential oils guide. Today on Free Create Fridays, I'm going to be teaching you how to make this super fun hanging lantern set. Super fun. We're going to get a little messy, we're going to have a lot of fun, and it's going to be so crazy. Wait till you see. Watch this. Boom! How fun is that? Oh my God. And these are so easy, you guys. You're gonna be amazed at how easy it is to make these globes. And then you string them up, put some lights on them. Magical, absolutely magical. So as always, we're gonna kick it off with a little bit of dance stretch time, because for this one as well, we're gonna be sitting on the floor for quite a bit of time. And so I wanna make sure that we get our bodies nice and stretched, because too often enough, we don't even stretch or move our bodies hardly at all during the day. And so I love to use Free Create Fridays as an excuse to have you all get up and join me and have a little bit of stretch time. So come on in, come on close. I'll put on some nice music and we will get started. We are here in my belly dance corner of all my dance stuff that I love to put on display. For many years I spent time as a costume designer and creator, and so I love to build my own costumes, especially for belly dance, because as you can imagine, they are fabulous, they are jingly, they are shiny. What is not to love? So I thought I would give it a try to having our stretch time here in front of this backdrop for this week. So as always, we're going to start, take a nice few deep breaths, and we're just going to find the best way for y'all to see me. And we're just going to do a little bit of a bend forward, all the way down, nice and easy. We're not going to bounce. You're going to try and touch the floor if you can. If you can touch the floor and your arms are getting in the way, you can always put your hands on your elbows and just let them hang there, a little square in front of you. And just get a nice hanging stretch here. Just gently let your back go. Ooh, felt my back pop. That felt good. All right, then we're just gonna come up to a nice flat back. You're holding your core in here, and you're not swaying, you're not sticking it out and twerking or anything. You've got a nice, just flat back right here. You're not rounded. Just a nice flat back. You're also not putting a ton of weight on your legs. You're holding all of your weight with your core and your back. And we're just going to gently let her down again. And we're going to roll it up. The yogic masters insist that our bodies are meant to bend forward, bend backward, oh yeah, and from side to side. And that they maintain that if we do this every single day, just those very few movements, just forward, back, and side to side, that it will greatly improve our health. So if you don't already, I really, really encourage you to take this time with me. It's just once a week. Just take these 5 minutes with me and just stretch your body out and just see how much that helps you. And if you like it, I would suggest doing it once a day, if not twice a day, in the morning and the evening before you go to bed, whatever you would like to do. But I know that stretching has really, really, really improved a lot of my clients' lives just by bringing that into their body, bringing awareness and attention and some love to their body, how much healing I've had my clients achieve just from adding stretch to our program together. So we are going to do a little bit of a warrior pose here. And that's just a nice little lunge. You don't have to go very deep. Whatever is comfortable for you. As always, it is whatever is comfortable for you. You definitely don't want to be hurting anything, stretching beyond your limits. Because if you pull a muscle, it is so much of a pain in the butt to let it heal. All right, come back up, and I'm just going to gently bend back. I know this can be a little tricky, but that is where the power comes into the stance. All right. And we're just going to bend forward here again. And then over to the left. Oop. Oh. Over to the left. And over to the right. Back to center. I'm just going to gently roll up. Come back to our lunge over here. Get a nice little end stretch there. Come back to the little V in our legs. I'm just going to turn in the opposite direction. You always want to make sure that you evenly stretch your body in a balanced way, meaning that if you stretch the right leg, stretch the left leg. If you bend forward, bend backward. It's very important to keep the stretch balanced, because you could imagine what it would do to your body if you only ever stretched out one side. Come back up. Whoop. Almost lost my balance there too. We'll bend back. Alright, come to the center. We're just going to flip to here. And so let's get started. Here we are with all of our supplies that we're going to need. Down here, we've got Vaseline. You're going to need to rub that on your balloon. Water to add to your glue. You're going to need paper plates and something to stir with. You're also going to need balloons. Any kind of balloon will do. And I've got a selection of stuff to wrap around. All kinds of yarns and things and stuff and all kinds of stuff. Down here on the floor, we've got our setup with our chairs and our plastic wrap. So we're going to take the string from here, one chair, and take it to the other and wrap it around. And that'll be it. Let's get started. So we're just going to get started here. I'm going to throw out some balloons, throw a couple more. Here you can see you can do them whatever size you want, small to large, whatever size globe that you want. So you're going to take your simple old white Elmer's glue, and you're going to take some water, and you are going to do it 1 to 1. Simple as that. Stir until all of the glue and the water are combined. This is a little runny, so we're going to add a little bit more. Okay, I've also got some gloves here. You can get these anywhere, any kind of gloves, just so that you don't get all the Vaseline and the glue all over your hands. And we're just going to take the Vaseline and rub it all over the balloon, and this is going to act as a releasing agent, so that when everything dries, that the shape will pop off the balloon easier. I've tried doing it without it, and it does still work, but definitely not as well. Okay, we've done all our balloons here. Let's see what we want to use. This twine maybe? Oh, we're going to use this yarn. We've got so much of this yarn. Let's use the yarn. So we're just gonna dip the yarn in the glue. You can dip a lot of it. Oh God, I've got quite a mess going on here. That's all right, we'll figure it out. Ah, what a mess. Okay, so I'm gonna take one end with no glue on it and wrap it around your chair or whatever you're using as a holder. And then you're going to wrap the other end around and simply just tie yourself a nice little tightrope. So you might have to maneuver the chairs out. Nice little tightrope so that we can hang our balloons once we have covered them. So simple as this. We're going to take the loose end from the yarn inside the glue and just start wrapping it around. It'll help if you hold it with your thumb. And I'm just dripping excess glue off of the yarn here so that it doesn't make it even more messy. Trying different techniques of holding it up and wrapping it, or wrapping it laying flat. Whatever works easiest for you. This is definitely why you need to put something down. Again, we're just going to kind of squeegee it as we go. Here and make this a little bit thicker. So you just tie a piece of your yarn to the end of the balloon and then tie that end to the string. Easy as that. This helps save runoff later because these will drip. And I will let these sit overnight. So here's everything on the line. So we've got twine, paper, yarn, ribbon, and another yarn. And we're gonna make sure to put this little bowl under for it to drip onto. Because even with this plastic down, it can get a little messy. So here they all are, dried overnight, and we're gonna pop them. So just grabbed a safety pin here, and I'm gonna pop them in a way that hopefully doesn't pop them in your face. So you're gonna take it and you're going to pinch some of the excess of the balloon between your fingers and then run the pin between your fingers so that you're popping the plastic but without puncturing a hole where it's tense. So it'll just kind of let the air out gently. Oh, there it goes, perfect. Oh, we have a little bowl. How neat is that? That's gonna be cool. So we're just going to do the same procedure with all the rest of these. Pinch it together, put the pin between your fingers, not where it's tight, but where you pinch slack and pull it out. Simple. So you just untie your rope bridge here, and you're all done. So here they all are off the string. This is what we've got. The yarn did really well. The twine did super well. That is extremely hard. And now we can take some more of the yarn and run them through a loop and string them up to hang as decoration. But that's really all that it takes. Let's check it out. Okay, here they are. Here are our globes that we made. All we did is take a little bit extra of the yarn that these are made out of, threaded them through, made a little string again out of just more of that yarn that we had, that big old ball of yarn that we had, and just made a string out of it and attached them up there. Very easy peasy, you know, no brainer to that for sure. And then what I did, just to take it up a notch, is I had some of those lights left over from when we went and raided Walmart for our lighted canvas project. If you recall, it was right after Christmas, and so all of the lights were on sale, and I was able to get this 100 string of multicoloreds for $1.50. Couldn't believe it. Highway robbery, right? So I went ahead and just strung them up here. And what I did is just gently fed them through one of the larger holes in the top. Very, very simple. just gently threaded them through so that there would be a few inside here, just sort of hanging around, looking all mystical. And that was it. Simple as that. You know, that's the hardest part, is the fun, messy part. And other than that, just string them up, put whatever lights you would like in them. You don't have to put lights in them at all. These are actually quite cute, just hanging here by themselves. They would be great for a dorm room, for your bedroom, for your kid's bedroom. I'm actually going to put these in the outdoor patio of my fiance's new house that he's renting this weekend, because I've got the keys. I've got the keys, and so he doesn't know yet. Which of course, I mean, he's gonna find out because he's a moderator on this channel. So now he's gonna see this and know. So much for a surprise, right? But I'm gonna hang these in his patio with the lights and everything, and he is going to love them. So here we go, let's light them up. Ah! How awesome are these things? Oh my God, I love them. I love anything that lights up, don't you? So here we are, super simple, and I will definitely post pictures of what they look like in his patio. So thank you for joining us. I hope you had an absolute blast. Here it all is lit up. I would love to see pictures when you do this project. We've already had a couple of people start posting pictures of their projects from the Free Create Fridays, and that makes me so happy. So happy to see you all getting into this with me. So happy to see you all giving love and care to yourself and having fun. Life is about having fun. Yes, I know, it's crazy, right? But life is about having fun and bringing a little fabulosity into your life. So thank you so much for hanging out with me on this Free Create Friday. I will see you next week.